prospect, but it's worth it to have an ace like this.
And first pitch swinging. This one is popped out of play. Now that he knows well in his Blue Jay debut. Poked into right field for a soft base hit, and Merrifield is aboard. Talk about a whirlwind 48 hours for José Berríos.
Them, and they have seen him.
Carlos Santana takes a fastball for a strike. All those sorts of things. As the curveball misses just outside, a ball and a strike.
Sure, but I think he can deliver.
1-1, and this one is popped up down the third baseline. A long run, and what a play! Bo Bichette had to go a mile to make that catch, and he did it. And a base hit into left field for Perez. Up to second on the play goes Merrifield.
Let's take a look at the defense that
Benintendi, another guy with some pretty good numbers against Berrios in his career, 8 for 18. Who was a 22-year-old in 2016. And it did not go well in his rookie season. Had an ERA just. He came back to the majors in 2017. Bounces in a curveball to fall behind 3-0. Strikeout.
That's the important thing. Another guy that can pitch deep into the ball games, and that's what he'll give you. He'll give you innings to win a lot of games.
3-1 line drive right field, and coming on to make the catch, Teoscar Hernandez for out number 2. The runners get back. And you wonder for a guy coming over in a trade, is it almost better?
Strap it on, let's go. We'll worry about rest tomorrow.
The 0-1 is hit to left center field. Gurriel into the alley, and he made the catch. So some hard hit balls, but
here making his Blue Jays debut.
Thank you, Arash. Yeah, a lot to like about the acquisition. And all of 2022. Ryan O'Hearn at first base today for the Royals, and it's quickly ballpark last night. He was in his office playing his bongos when Berrios walked into the office along with Joaquin Soria to meet their manager. On O'Hearn leading off the second. The curve,
especially to those those left-handed hitters.
And that one will get down for a base hit in front of Randall Grichuk out in center. 0 for 7 in the series. And a little bit in at the knees for ball 1. And so you may see 6 starters, 8 relievers over the next couple weeks.
It's going to be really interesting, especially with the Boston Red Sox.
And then they've got one 3 days after that out in Anaheim. A broken back ground ball back to the mound. Throw to second 1. On to first 2. As he did. He starts a 1-4-3 double play. Now Edward Olivares, the right fielder, going through the mind of somebody when you know that razor sharp edge of a bat is helicoptering.
Your job is to field that baseball. He was flawless.
Right on the corner when he jumps. Wouldn't chase on the curve. Another curveball and weakly hit foul up the line. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Well, he'll run that fastball in too. Changeup misses low, and it's a full count. The same with Taylor Saucedo. 3-2 and a base hit into left field for Olivares. A 2-out single here for the Royals in the second. Who's got some pretty good numbers against Berrios. 6 for 11. Sends this one down the left field line, but foul.
Because they've seen a lot of Berrios.
It'll be interesting pitching in the American League Central this homestand. 0-2. Got it. There's the curveball. Watching her in or around Kansas City. If you're doing a road trip to see the Blue Jays down there, you've got to build in a couple of hours in the morning. Kindest gentleman you will ever meet in your life, and an incredible storyteller.
He's telling some great stories, and yeah, if you get a chance, you got to go see it. It's special.
I think Bob has a podcast now too. I think he's doing a weekly podcast as well. No score, top of the third. José Berríos in his Blue Jay. 1-2 to Whit Merrifield. Got in on his hands again. It's popped up. Berrios calling for it loudly, and he'll make the play.
He had to have played shortstop at one point in his career somewhere. That play he made last.
And nobody came in to try to take it from him. Now a changeup misses outside to Carlos Santana. Plays a shortstop normally doesn't have to make, but now in the shift. Bo was the only one who was going to get within 50 feet of that ball.
From the Mets, Baez plays shortstop and takes control. Outspoken.
So 3 changeups to start the at-bat.
How do you like to get back into the count? And when you're ahead, what do you want to throw? That ball is fouled off by Santana. He's very familiar with Kansas City.
And you saw there this upstairs with a fastball, full count.
2.
It is the curveball, and it's fouled back.
At bats, that's not his game.
Outside, and he'll draw the walk.
That's his game.
In the standings. Curveball in for ball 1. Loss, so the Blue Jays are 3.5 back of the A's for the second wild card. This one is hit to left field towards the corner.
Ball.
With 2 months to go. This one is well hit down the left field line, and another foul ball.
Well, Sal Perez is locked in right now.
They appeal, but he didn't go. Wouldn't chase that down and away curveball. 2-2. Sneaks a peek at Santana over at first. And he got him to chase that one. A big strikeout of Perez for out number 2.
Couple of balls.
Shift on. And a strike. Change
Curveball, but that changeup is really starting to develop.
Jumps out in front 0-2. Upstairs.
Really anxious to see what Pete Walker. Now Pete Walker can watch him for a couple of starts and see if he can take him to the next level.
No swing on the appeal. 2 balls
on every pitch.
2-2. And he got him. A nice job. Positive and cheer on his teammates, but this is what happens when you
team. Who has more fun than him?
Berrios doesn't get. Popped up foul out of play. 1-2.
Do anything back, huh?
Yeah, but eventually there'll be payback. You know that.
Yeah.
Eventually it'll turn just as well. Strike 3 call.
The new guy, if you will, just signed over here, and a lot of times you want to just kind of take your time and kind of ease your way in. He's one of the guys every day.
And we've talked about this, but if you're a baseball fan living somewhere in the U.S. and your favorite team isn't playing at the moment, and you say, I wonder what game I'm going to watch tonight. I think a lot of I want to root for these guys when my team is not playing. Swing and a miss. Got him with a changeup. 4 consecutive strikes. 2 down. Michael A. Taylor, the batter. And that fastball runs in and hits him. Hit him near stint with Kansas City this year. Spent most of the season at AAA. And he hits a ground ball to third. Espinal the short way, and that'll force the runner and retire the side. Berrios in his Blue Jay debut today. And again, for those late joining us, a 2D is clearly there. The durability is about as good as anybody. He has not missed a start since he came back. Ground ball back to him, and again he makes a very nice defensive play.
I love that he gives you innings. Exactly what the Blue Jays starting rotation needed. Guys who can get you 6, 7, 8 innings.
Singled and popped up. And I don't know how you feel. I don't think it matters one bit right now who's the one. You figure out who your 1, 2, and 3 is.
Yeah, I would not worry about that. I like how they are feeding off each other right now.
Ground ball to short. 2 down.
Just right there. Throw strikes, take your chances. If you got good stuff, trust it. One barometer I really like to look at with start hits per innings pitched or more. José Berríos is way under that for his career. He is underneath that. And that's a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
Ooh, a high strike there. Santana didn't like it, and you can't really blame him. Manoah liked it. And what a job by the big right-hander. 7 out there pitching and getting quick outs. Curveball down and in. I'd like to learn how to do that. Change up, hit high in the air to right field, drifting back to the corner and making the catch is
the other day about, hey, right now we are feeding off of each other. Get into that nice little roll like that, good things are going to happen.
Salvador Perez lifts a fly ball to left field, and just like that, 1 down in the
bullpen. That has been fortified also.
Now, of course, a lot of the teams ahead of them in the standings fortified as well. So it's not going to be easy, but it looks like it'll be a race. This is, definitely a team that looks like it can make a run and make things really interesting into August and September.
After 101 games, and they won the division, got into the playoffs, and came that close to getting to the World Series. David Price's first start with Berrios here. The energy in the ballpark on the team. Hey, we got an ace.
Strikes on Benintendi. Good changeup fouled off. Mixing. Yeah, if you guys want to know where Tabby is, he's easy to find. This one is lined into right field, and it's going to get down into the corner. And Benintendi into second with a 1-out double as we send it down to field level. Here, getting to know the other, and I'm sure both are pretty happy right now here on day 1. A strike taken by Hunter Dozier, and into next year as well. Ooh, and he hits his second batter of the game. Gave up Austin Martin, Simeon Woods Richardson to get Berrios. A strike to Ryan O'Hearn. Still are considered to have one of the stronger farm systems in baseball. They still have still a lot of good players there. Did he chase it? Yeah, he did. Strikeout number 6. That fastball, did it get him? Yeah, it did. Boy.
Yeah.
So bases loaded, 2 down. And a curveball in the dirt for ball 1 to Edward Olivares out of Venezuela. And then he was traded to San Diego for Yangervis Solarte back in 2000. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and another curve. 1-2. Too far outside. 2 in. And he did it. Strikes him out. Number 7.